there were large numbers of books being published about Wicca. As with most things, some were good and some not so good. Some contained factual, worthwhile material that could be of real use to those seeking the path. Others presented a mishmash of folklore, magic, and superstition that did nothing but cloud the issues. Practicing witches began to show themselves, but they could not be conjured up whenever someone wanted to meet with them. This was especially frustrating to those who, discovering the truth about Wicca, wanted to become a part of the movement. In the mid-1980s, I presented this current work. I felt that there was a very real need for some good, basic foundation material. By that, I mean material on which anyone wanting the craft could build, either as a solitary witch or in starting a coven. My aim was to present all the basic essentials, yet in enough depth and substance to allow the founding of something lasting. Insofar as most traditions follow Gardnerian lines, so do the rites in this book. Yet they are not, in fact, Gardnerian rituals. Neither are they Saxon rituals, or Celtic, Norse, Welsh, or any other specific type. They are very deliberately non-sectarian. They were written specifically for this book alone, and they were written as a guide to show how it is done. It was my hope that listeners, seekers, would use these rituals to get the feel of the old religion, then adapt them to suit their individual needs. For religious needs are individual. Here is a field where there should be no compromise. In relation to deity, the individual needs to feel totally comfortable. Over the many years since this work first appeared, it has been extremely well received, completely fulfilling my hopes for it. It has become the introduction to Wicca for numerous, now for generations, of seekers. Apparently, it has even become known, affectionately I am told, as Uncle Bucky's Big Blue Book, or just Big Blue. One of the drawbacks of trying to include contacts in a book such as this is that names and addresses get out of date. For this reason, in the section dealing with the variety of traditions, I have dropped such particulars. In today's computer-based world, there is a plethora of information about Wiccan groups available on the internet. Many covens and even individuals now have websites. These can be found through the various search engines. A word of caution, however. Just because someone has a website and is giving out information, do not automatically assume that it is gospel. Published books are still, to my mind, the best source for accurate, verified information on the craft. But even there, not everything you read is infallible. You will still have to read a lot and then decide what is right for you. Do not ever be coerced into doing or accepting something that seems wrong to you. Today, especially, there are enough possibilities for contacting Wiccan groups that you do not have to accept the very first one you find. Wicca is based on a teaching of love for all life. Keep this in mind. In fact, make it your ideal. I know from the feedback I have received over many years that this book can help set you on the right path. I hope you will listen to it, study it, and enjoy it. In Love and Light, Raymond Buckland, Ohio, 2002. Introduction. Witchcraft is not merely legendary. It was and is real. It is not extinct, it is alive and prospering. Since the last laws against witchcraft were repealed, as recently as the 1950s, witches have been able to come out into the open and show themselves for who they are. And who are they? They are intelligent, community-conscious, thoughtful men and women of today. Witchcraft is not a step backward, a retreat into a more superstition-filled time, far from it. It is a step forward. Witchcraft is a religion far more relevant to the times than the vast majority of the established churches. It is the acceptance of